which was second on the card, which was Pac taking on Kenny Omega. This match was won by Pac due to referee stoppage. This match went 23 minutes long, Dave. What did you think of this match? Did it live up to the hype? What did you think of the ending? Were you shocked to see Kenny Omega win?
He didn't win.
I'm sorry, Pac win. Sorry. And your thoughts?
Yes. I was surprised it was so damn early. I was like, what?
Yeah.
This match already? Because I was expecting it to be later on in the show. I figured the final four of the Elite would all wrestle, going to end the show. But, yeah, I mean, the match was a good match. I mean, they had their high spots back and forth, of course, the flippity-floppity stuff, which is kind of a trend here tonight. But, I mean, yeah, the match was good. I was surprised because I figured Kenny was winning, but it seems to me, I'm going to get in trouble for talking about New Japan, but they're kind of doing what they did with Okada in New Japan, where he kept losing after he lost the title, and he kept going on like a kind of a losing streak. And now it seems like that's what they're doing with Kenny Omega. They're putting him on a losing streak, kind of like, even though he won the last fight for the Fallen, but it seems like that's what they're doing. He's losing matches, even though you could say, oh, he wasn't prepared for Pac, and that's why he lost, but...
Yeah, they were really playing that up as well.
It was a huge upset.
He wasn't prepared for Pac, and that he was more prepared. He was, preparing for Moxley, and that this was kind of, short notice, and this and that. Coming up with excuses of why Kenny Omega could, or why he lost. I was actually surprised. I know Pac is a bastard. And I know that he's a big-time heel, but I'm actually kind of shocked to see Omega get so many cheers tonight for the simple fact that the promo he came out with this past week, pretty much dogging Moxley. I would think maybe more people would be kind of turning their backs towards him, seeing that looks like Moxley is the next top guy in AEW, would think.
Yeah, but Kenny's one of the guys.
Tonight. He was definitely... No booze for Omega tonight.
I would agree, but Kenny's also one of the guys who helped create AEW and is a big part of All In last year. So, of course, and Kenny's... didn't you say that Cody came out in an interview and said that we're not really going to play so much of the heels and faces so much? So, yeah, it seems like whoever the crowd wants to cheer, they're going to cheer. And whoever they want to boo, they're going to boo. I mean, I think that's kind of what it is. And Kenny, it's just like trying to turn, your hardcore indie fans who love these guys are always going to cheer for certain people no matter what they are.
Right. Look.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to boo Omega? Exactly. Because everyone likes him. He has a big fan base. Just like in AJ Styles, you're not going to boo him. Yeah, exactly.
Haturo says, I want to see Bad News Fala show up and the Tungas. I'm sure a lot of people would love to see that. I think you're not the only one on that one. Let me scroll up here. I hate the OBS.
Tongans.
I hate the way OBS has the chat room. I always have to scroll up and look through my the dashboard on Twitch because it won't let me scroll up. The entire company is just the elite guys hanging the cons upside down and draining the blood out of them until cons realize that they got carnied, says Lip Mantis. Damn. Omega had a upset stomach. That's why it was early. He wasn't feeling good. He had the bubbly, says Arturo. Okay, that's interesting. The match was so fucking good. Pac is one of the most underrated wrestlers going today, says Spees. Top 3 in the world, says Red Sox fan, because she's referring to Omega. Exactly. Let your crowd decide, and WWE tell us who to cheer and boo, but eventually do the opposite. Yep. Actually, I agree with you. Did I say bad news? Bad news. Oh, that's what he said. Bad look. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next match, which was they called Cracker